Denise Ecnav, who did this? I can't help but laugh my ass off. Jim L. Derra, she brought it all onto herself. Slo Ann, they called before they drove out there. That family has a tendency to come back to life. The funeral home didn't want to make a trip for nothing. I do not believe this even happened. If it did, they did it themselves to make it look like JH or fans did it. No one is that stupid except for themselves. Yvonne Maree Harker. Most times when you call a funeral home, it's a call service. Then the funeral home will call you back to get the location and size of the person to see if they need help. Also, to find out if family was ready for pickup. But do I think this happened? No, not at all. Denise Ecnav, Yvonne Maree Harker, I agree. She's full of crap. Bill Jarzemba, Yvonne Maree Harker think the funeral home pokes him with a stick to see if he's still alive. Kinda like what you do with a roadkill. Sandra Sconiers, Lupo, I'm offended. I absolutely deserve to breeze. Slo Ann, Sandra Sconiers, Lupo, I deserve to breeze also. Can't take my right away. Who does she think she is? Slo Ann, she's gonna tell the court he husband died. She will tell them to contact the funeral home. But before they could get there, he was alive again. OMG, what will we all do when all this is over with? LOL. Nora Westbrook Rawlinson, Slo and John died. John didn't die. Patty Hummel-Reed, they do. Have marketing departments that solicit people to buy services. James Haselden Jr., nicely done to whomever did it. I love a good phone prank. Douglas Neil Smith, it is pretty funny. Melissa Plose-Lemmerman, and that's a big if this really happened, maybe she should look to the anti-ecos as they are the ones with John's phone number. John's number isn't put out into the public like she does hers on her tortoise page. Peter Smythe, hold on. Why would they call him if he is possibly dead? Just my thought. Slo and Peter Smythe, we with common sense know this, but you know what we are dealing with here. Sometimes I don't even think she thinks about how stupid stuff sounds coming from her. Vicky Lopez, why would a funeral home call a person on their cell phone if they're dead? I would not expect them to answer, and I've never known a funeral home to be what you would call ambulance chaser. Sandy Hart, I can't breathe, LOL. Bill Jarzemba, my ex-husband, died. My ex-husband didn't die. Denise Ecnav, Bill Jarzemba, I don't know who did that, but it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Slo and Bill Jarzem, it is sad when funeral homes have to call to make sure you didn't come back to life before they drive out there. This is the stupidest thing I have ever heard. This one is over the top.
Reading this legend. Now listen, Wilbur. I know there's no such a person as Dracula. You know there's no such a person as Dracula.
But does Dracula know it?